What's up, everyone? I am your host, Sporadic Erratic. I hope y'all have been enjoying Winter Pride 2021. And if you are just joining us, welcome. Happy Pride. You are watching Winter Pride 2021 here on Twitch. We are running from December 3rd through the 5th for 24 hours each day. We are benefiting the Trevor Project. To find out more about them, you can find the link to their site in the panels below the stream or use !charity. If you're interested in donating, you can type !donate in chat. Find the schedule by using !schedule or incentives with !incentives. Stay tuned. We have, well, I think it might be up on the screen, Beat Saber with peachyzora619. It's a showcase. That's what we have on deck.
Alrighty, hello everybody. I am Peachy, and this is Beat Saber. A few things before we get going. Number one, you'll notice I'm not in the main menu. I'm in an avatar screen because we had a bid war. So if I could go ahead and get the results of that bid war, that would be awesome.
Absolutely. It was the avatar bid war, right?
Yes.
All right, just give me one hot second to refresh to make sure I have it right. And it looks like Pink Captain Falcon was our winner.
Alrighty, we got Pink Falcon tonight. So, the reason I decided to go with an avatar bid war is the avatars do some really funky things in this game. They're all really janky. They don't have full body tracking, or at least I don't have full body tracking. So, lots of fun and weird stuff comes out of these avatars. So, anyways, I'm gonna face this camera right here. So, a couple things before we get going. Number one, you've got a third-person view right here that's taking up the whole screen. You have a first-person view in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, so that if y'all wanna, switch your focus between one thing or another, or there's some walls blocking stuff, then you'll still be able to see what's going on. Anyways, introducing Beat Saber. Beat Saber is a virtual reality rhythm game where you've got two lightsabers. You've got blue for your right hand and red for your left hand. And then there's a bunch of blocks with arrows on them flying towards you from 4 different lanes and different heights. And you have to slash them in the direction of the arrow as they're coming towards you. If there's no arrow and instead there is a dot in the middle of the block, you can hit them from whatever direction you wish. The way accuracy works in this game is not like it works in other rhythm games. In other rhythm games, it's based on the timing to the music. The accuracy in this game is actually about as true to accuracy as you can get, really. It's based on how full your swing is through the block and your accuracy towards the center of the block where you hit it. It has nothing to do with the beat of the music at all. So it's kind of counterintuitive to a lot of rhythm games that you would normally play. Two other things to note are there are walls and there are mines as well. Walls you need to dodge with your headset, and mines you need to dodge with your sabers. Now, I know I said you've got blue for your right hand and red for your left hand. I use a custom color scheme. Personally, I like to use a gray and a light blue. However, that's a little too bright for y'all to see tonight because I'm going to be immersing y'all as much as I can with me. So instead, I use a light blue and a purple-ish color. So y'all be able to see that a little bit better, and there's a little bit of surprise that I got in store for y'all with my sabers as well. So, one more thing before we get in, I'm going to go ahead and turn around and start moving towards the menu. So, first and foremost, we've got some, the first 4 songs are all from video games, and it's going to be a bit of a little warm-up. So I'm going to be trying to take y'all through about what a normal night of playing Beat Saber for me looks like. So we've got a little bit of a warm-up, we've got some tough stuff in the middle, we've got some fun songs, some of my favorite songs, a new song that I just recently got, plus some songs that just look absolutely gorgeous. And we'll talk about those as we move on. But first and foremost, we have the main title theme from Banjo-Kazooie, and we're going to be using the faster song modifier, which speeds it up just a little bit. You know, don't want to start off too slow. And I'm going to be playing with no fail on the entire night, just in case something happens. So without further ado, here we go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And that was the first song. That's the only time we're going to be using the faster song modifier tonight. That's a little bit of a warm-up. I'm going to slow down a little bit, but we're going to go into something a little more technical. So one thing I forgot to mention is the two main things that you'll see with Beat Saber are strings and technicality. Strings are just 4 notes that will follow the natural movement of your arms. So just up and down, a good flow. Whereas tech for short, you know, they have your arms moving in a bunch of weird directions and all over the place. So you'll see that a little bit more with this song right here. This is the Pegboard Nerds remix of Luigi's Mansion. And another thing I forgot to mention, this is a very, very, very movement-heavy game. You need to stretch properly, you need to warm up properly, it's very taxing, and it is a workout. So if you hear me getting a little winded, breathing heavy, that is why. Oh, and another thing about this map in particular is you notice the colors are different for the blocks. We have a dark blue for the right hand and a lime green for the left hand to kind of match Luigi's colors. There's a few songs that I'm going to be playing tonight that do this. This is the first, and the next one will be coming up right after. And then the last one's going to be towards the end of the set list. And you also saw some mines there as well. And this also has some really fun things that happen with walls. So as you can see, there's a lot of weird arm movements that you can do with that song, and also I got a high score on that.
GG.
So we're looking to be pretty good. Looking to be pretty good tonight so far. So next up we have a little bit of a faster map, but also still a bit of a technical map. With the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate version of Mad Monster Mansion from Banjo-Kazooie. So we're just going to jump right into it, and I'm just going to let the map speak for itself. Again, we have different colors for the right and left hand. It's a green and a purple, if I remember correctly. And the last song to finish up our little bit of a warm-up is a remix of Last Goodbye from Undertale. Again, with this, you're going to see a lot of really cool things that you can do with some walls in this game. Specifically, throughout a lot of this map, the walls actually will make up the floor. So it can lead to some fun things where your controllers are constantly vibrating. Because if your Saber hits a wall, your controllers just vibrate. So again, it makes for some really fun moments. Any Kirby fans out there? little bit of Sands. And I got another PB. Alrighty. Again, starting off good for tonight. Like I said, this is a bit of an active game. I'm gonna take a slight water break. You need to remember to stay hydrated, everybody.
I was gonna say I was vibing so hard.
Yeah, no, it's a great song. It's just so much fun to play, and just chill too.
That was an excellent remix. I broke the host rule and I unmuted the stream. I was like, "Did you just say Undertale?"
Yeah, if we have any donations, feel free to read them.
Yeah, absolutely. I was about to ask you. Yeah, how you feeling about a donation? Sex Check sent in $14. Says Power Up with Pride is a highlight of the speedrun event calendar for me every time. A great group of people. I'm proud to call my friends working together to raise money for a vital cause. Donation goes to naming someone in the Final Fantasy run Pringle. Accepted.
Nice. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, the songs that you've lined up so far have been like really have been just really great so far.
Yeah, like I said it was a little bit difficult to find some songs that I thought everybody would enjoy, but also would just show off this game and kind of how crazy it can get. So moving on from that, we have 3 songs that kind of reach the edge, in my personal opinion, of my skill range, especially when it comes to technical maps and speed. So we have Overkill, which is if I remember correctly, it's a Monster Cat remix. So Monster Cat always makes great music. Then we have Nibelungen by Graham. I honestly don't know what it's from, but the song is just great, and when you see it, you'll understand why I say it's at the edge of my skill range. I'm going to be playing, when we get to it, I'm going to be playing it on a difficulty that I personally probably still have no hope of passing it on yet, but it's also just really fun to play it on this difficulty because I feel like I get better at it every single time I play it. And then we have End of a Dream right here at the bottom. End of a Dream isn't necessarily at the edge of my skill range. However, it's got a special place in my heart for 2 reasons. The first reason is at AGDQ 2020. First things first, it was my first Games Done Quick event that I went to, and I'm really excited for if they come back in person. But we're not going to talk about that. End of a Dream is the first 12 that I passed on Sound Voltex. So that was, again, a bit of a special place in my heart for that. And then it is also the song on Beat Saber that pushed me into the top 10,000 players in the US. So,
very nice.
Really
very
happy
nice.
About that. Special place in my heart for that. So anyways, we're going to go into Overkill. Overkill is a very, very... It's a longer song. It's 5 minutes and 7 seconds long. It's not super fast, but it's got a lot of technical parts mixed in with just breaks in the middle, and it's one of those songs that can catch you off guard if you're not paying attention. There is one section in the song I will go ahead and say right now. It does not say what it sounds like. It stops after the first syllable. You gotta go ahead and make that perfectly clear. And you'll understand when we get there. So, anyways. We're going to Overkill.
Running full system diagnostics. Machine status fully operational. System online. All stations are now enabled. Target dog resistance. Operation Overkill.
So the song starts off fairly slow. Fairly chill. Starts to speed up a little bit. And here we go. It does not say it. And it slows back down a little bit. With a few bursts here and there. I lost a little bit of tracking in my left saber there, but that's okay. That song is a bit of a test of endurance. Apparently got a high score on that too.
Bringing the rave party to Winter Pride. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I gotta take a quick little water break before we jump into this.
All right, well, maybe this would be a good time for me to remind everybody that we have all kinds of bid wars open, including a couple for the next game. Actually, no, never mind. One of those incentives has been met. Never mind. So you can choose, of course, for Super Metroid, the fate of the animals. Will it be save the animals or kill the animals? Now, currently, save the animals is in a healthy lead at $350. And kill the animals has a ways to go. It's a bit far behind at $50. So if you believe in saving those frames, please do get your donations in for the Trevor Project.
Definitely.
That's a really, really good cause that we're here supporting today. I'm really, really happy to be able to be a part of it.
It really is. It's an incredible cause. A little bit of a voice crack. It keeps people from, like was said during Desert Bus. It allows people to just be supported and keeps them from becoming a statistic. And it's a very, very hard topic to talk about, but it's just an incredible cause. It can help out people, kind of like me, who grew up in a very religious and conservative state where I was basically taught to hate myself for who I was. And it took me 19 years of my life to finally just accept myself and stop with that. So again, everybody has their own story. Could be similar to mine, could be completely different, but all in all, we're here to support one thing along with each other. So
That was really well said. Thank you for sharing that.
anyways, like I said, this song is way out of my skill range. But like I said, I'm essentially using this. I really, really enjoy playing this song on this difficulty in particular. I don't know why still, but it's just a lot of fun, and it shows off just how crazy this game can get with a combination of both streams and tech. So without further ado, please excuse all the missed notes. And if you thought that section looked hard, just wait. Still got a high score on that. Okay. Apparently tonight's a night of high scores for me. Like I said, excuse the misnotes with that. Well out of my skill range, but again, shows just how crazy this game can get. And if you were able to read that section towards the end, congratulations, you're able to do something that I can't do yet. It's just really, really complex. You have a lot of arms crossing over arms, and it's just something that my brain can't do yet. But hopefully, I will be able to do it soon. And then we have End of a Dream now. And then after that, I'll be taking another little water break to talk about the next 3 songs. This is what I like to call the fun part. And that was the song that pushed me into the top 10,000 in the US. Alright. Now take another little water break. Because again, this is a very, very demanding game physically, and it requires you to stay hydrated. I'm sweating right now. Let's just say that.
Well, it's been amazing to watch so far, and I'm glad you're taking all of these breaks, and I hope that everyone at home is also staying hydrated. I know that we say it a lot, but most people are a little bit dehydrated. It's really, really important to make sure that you get enough water or tea. My drink of choice is tea. I actually have my 2 hosting teas here ready for my whole shift. So please, if you haven't had something to drink this evening or morning, whatever time it is for you right now, grab your beverage of choice.
Definitely. And if there are any questions that you would like to relay to me, please do, because I'm gonna take a little bit of extra time with this one.
Oh yeah, chat. If you have any questions, please, please tell them now. And actually, I learned that everybody was a little bit dehydrated from a personal trainer and nutritionist. So I'm not a health professional myself, and I can't speak to that, but I believed him. He told me the first step that I could take to improve my health was to drink 1 extra glass of water a day, that I didn't have to drink 5 glasses or 10 glasses. I didn't have to chug a glass all at the same time, but just to try to add 1 extra glass per day. And I did notice a difference.
Definitely. I'm actually going to set my headset down for a second and refill my water.
Oh, good plan.
To allow those questions to come in.
All right, so I heard that the headset is down. I'm just going to ask if you can hear me really quick. Yeah, no. All right, so we'll wait to relay that message. In the meantime, I'd like to remind y'all who we are here raising funds for. That would be the Trevor Project. They are the world's largest suicide prevention and crisis intervention organization for LGBTQ, that's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and questioning young people. The organization works to save young lives by providing support through free and confidential suicide prevention and crisis intervention programs on platforms where young people spend their time. Their 24/7 phone lifeline, chat, text, and soon-to-come integrations with social media platforms. They also run Trevor Space, the world's largest safe space social networking site for LGBTQ youth, and operate innovative education, research, and advocacy programs. They are a wonderful, wonderful organization. So if you can afford to do so, please do get your donations in.
Definitely.
All right, so we've had a question. What is your favorite song to play?
My favorite song to play is actually coming up in these next 3 songs. It's Bookmaker, and you'll see it. And that Bookmaker also has a little bit of a special place in my heart. But I will explain that a little bit later when I get to explain the next 3 songs.
Okay, and you have time for one more question?
Yes.
What headset you're using, and if you have links to the songs anywhere.
Sorry, I was taking one more sip of water.
So first, what headset you're using?
I am using an Oculus Rift S, and I am playing through Steam. And I do not have any links to the songs, sadly. However, with the VOD, if you go back through, it's actually a lot of how I found custom songs to begin with. I went back through a bunch of VODs from Beat Saber being showcased in marathons and found the songs that were played there and just made sure I downloaded the same ones. So, like for instance, one of the hardest ones for me to find was Overkill because a lot of people have mapped this song. So for instance, if you want to download Overkill in the same version that I played, look for the one mapped by Nuke Time. And it's a very, very fun map. So again, sadly do not have any links to the songs, but being able to go back through the VOD and just, matching pictures and, the amount of difficulties and the notes per second and stuff like that, it can help. And also, if you play in custom lobbies with people that do custom songs, any song that they play will automatically be downloaded and put into your library as well.
Well, that's handy.
Yes. So, anyways, on to the next 3 songs. The first one of these is Bustin'. It's a parody on the Ghostbusters theme. And this song, the best way to put it is this song says, "I heard you like to do squats, so we're gonna do some squats today." we're gonna do some 2 a.m. squats, everybody.
You're not gonna skip leg day here.
We are not skipping leg day. No, we are not. Anybody in chat that wants to join me, feel free to.
All right, that's it. You heard it. The squat challenge. Squat along with peachyzora619.
Squat along with me, please. And then we have Bookmaker. Like I said, my favorite song to play right now is a very, very stream-heavy map. It has what I like to refer to as a death stream towards the end of it as well, where you just go. You're streaming for about a minute to a minute and a half, just with no breaks. And then a song that I actually picked up recently, Spin Eternally by Camellia. It's a song that was made for Beat Saber, if I'm thinking correctly. Do not quote me on that. It is in the OST for the game. However, this is a custom charted version of it, which means it's made differently and it's got a lot of fun and difficult patterns in it. So anyways, first and foremost, it's time to do some squats. So, it doesn't immediately start off with them. However, when they happen, you will know.
Squat along with Captain Glute Falcon.
There's the first one. I hope chat's ready for this.
I'm so ready for this.
And it's not over yet. But we got a little bit of a break.
I can't handle these lyrics.
Here we go again. Got a new PB on that. Sweet.
Congratulations.
As always a fun song to play after working in a pizza kitchen for 8 hours.
Oh, God. I hope you have nice shoes.
I am in fact wearing shoes right now. So
Excellent.
I knew my feet would be killing me if I was not. Scratch my eye real quick. A little bit of sweat dripping out inside my headset, not fun. Alrighty, so we're on the Bookmaker. Like I said, a very, very stream heavy map. We're just gonna jump right into it. It has what's called single lane streams, and you'll see what that means when it happens. The only way to really describe them is for people to see it. And it's just a stream that happens in one lane. And time for our long stream. of my absolute favorite songs to play in this game. It's just a lot of fun. I don't know why I love it so much. I just do. Probably because I surprised my friend that I was playing with when I sight read this in a custom game. Not in a custom game, in a multiplayer game, and ended up passing it. But quick story about this song before we move on to our Camellia song. So this is the song. I grinded this song for 2 months until this song became ranked. And as soon as it became ranked, I played it, and I PB'd by 150,000 points. And this song pushed me to my current rank today in the US, which is about 8,600. So, still trying to get better as much as I can. So, anyways, on to our Camellia song. This song's really fun and has a really nice burst towards the end of it. So, everybody jam along, and then afterwards we're going to slow things down a little bit with our final 2 songs. Stretch my arms out a little bit. Fun part. Alrighty, and I'm gonna take another water break to stretch my arms before we get into these last two songs.
Awesome. Well, I have a couple of donations here if it's a good time for that.
Go for it.
Sure. Solar Zebra sent in $100 and says, "Save the frames, kill the animals." Also, hi Peachy. Lexa and I are loving the run. Love you, BB, with a heart. Oh,
Hi! He's in the other room.
so good. And then we have another $100 donation here from Wilhelm Crow with no comment, just generosity for the Trevor Project. Thank you so much for your donation.
Thank you indeed. Ugh.
And that one
Alrighty.
donation, sorry, go ahead.
Go for it.
That one donation did go towards our save or kill the animals incentive that we have coming up for the run directly after this one. Kill the Animals is now catching up at $150, but it still has a ways to go. Save the Animals is sitting at $350. Now I know, well, I say I know, but I'm fairly certain that this won't need to be closed until near the end of the Super Metroid run. So you all have some time to get those donations in and save those frames.
Definitely. Alrighty, so these last two songs, like I said, we're gonna slow things down a little bit. These two maps are known as noodle charts. And basically what that means, the best way I can describe it is for anyone that has played Clone Hero, they are Beat Saber's version of mod charts, where basically whoever maps it or a group of people that map it just has full creative freedom to do pretty much whatever they want, almost. So these next two songs really, number one, they're beautiful songs. They're both by the same group, Midas or Midas. I can't remember. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I'm sorry if I butchered that. And they're just really, really beautiful songs, and the people that charted this, they did an incredible job with it. So the next two songs are Homesick and Try. And a quick thing about Try. I know they don't necessarily know who I am or anything like that, but the person that charted it, Remy, the song means a ton to them, and I hope me sharing this story is okay because it has been shared in the past. Halfway through mapping it, Remy's father passed away, so the song means an incredible amount to them, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful song, and you'll see, the message that the group left for them towards at the end of the song, and I just feel that it's a good song to end with. So first and foremost, we are going to go to Homesick. So again, once again, these are basically Beat Saber's version of mod charts from Clone Hero, where the person just has, whoever charts it just has full creative liberties to do whatever they want. And they're both gorgeous to just watch and sit back and enjoy. So, enjoy.
Voice gets sweeter when you want me. It's so obvious that I want you to. 'Cause I can feel it worse when I'm sleeping in a strange place with you and I'm dreaming. Wishing I could wake up when you're next to you. When the phone goes ain't enough to get through this when you need to feel my love. You can back up the stuff.
we're just gonna jump straight into the next one. So that's that. Just a really, really good feel-good song. Can kind of put me in my feels on occasion. But and I mean that's it for me. I mean, just a couple things I'd like to say here at the end. I didn't expect to really talk about myself all that much during this, but I just kind of felt the need to kind of say this during that last song. Let me playing this kind of serve as an example to not let any physical limitations that you have hold you back. I used to live an extremely sedentary lifestyle, and this game literally got me on my feet. Um, and then on top of that, I mean, I was born with a condition that essentially left me without depth perception. Um, so it's very hard for me to tell distances from me of anything and things like that. So being able to play this game is almost a miracle for me. But again, just don't let anything hold you back. And then outside of that, I mean, like I said during the summer after my Dead Space 2 run, you are valid. It doesn't matter what gender you identify as, who you love, anything like that. You're 100% valid in anything you do, anything you believe. Just gotta believe in yourself, you know, and don't let other people hold you back. And then outside of that, I mean, I've been Peachy. This has been Beat Saber, and thanks for watching. Time for an awkward avatar battle.
Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful game with us, and actually for telling us all of those things. Thank you for everything that you shared.
No problem. Thank you for having me.